persons can get back and watch this later if they wanted to. They can see what's going on. But I just want to introduce myself with those who don't know. My name is Vaughn. I've been a part of this amazing concept now going on for the past 4 years, and I've been on literally over 32 trips with this concept. If you're new to the call, welcome. Definitely don't be a stranger. This is one of our team calls where we want to like incorporate everybody and get everyone up to speed. So could everybody just, I just want to let you jump on the call, mute yourselves, please, so I wouldn't have to be jumping back on and getting distracted. So we're going to get started as far as product training. So I just want persons to know, with everything we have going on, our products are dream trips. Our experience, like you see there, experience the world, they are dream trips. Literally, like what we have to offer is more than just the trips, it's a lifestyle. And sitting here preparing for this training for you guys tonight, I was doing some of these stuff online and I was like, I did not even know we have access to half of these things that we have access to. So it's been completely amazing being a part of this concept, and I'm just going to teach you guys to teach your persons on exactly how to get started with booking the trips, with booking flights, with the membership perks, how to pay monthly fees to the website, how to shop online, how to access the concierge, how to do a lot of amazing things through this particular website. So if you're new, welcome to the team. Definitely, whether you've been in a couple of weeks or a few years, there is a few things that I think you would possibly learn tonight. And like I said, I just found out, so by no means am I an expert as far as the Dream Trips online experience, but I'm just going to teach you guys and guide you on exactly what to do. So for new beginners, for persons who need it to be like broken down simple for them, this is your website, like you see here, dreamtrips.com. So this is our main website that gives us access to these dream trips. And once you come to dreamtrips.com, literally this is what it'll look like. So if you're not signed in, you'll be able to see all of the trips, you'll be able to see all of the places that you can visit, but you would not be able to see the prices that we have available for these places that you can particularly go. So before I do get started, 1 second for me, I have one person that I forgot to send the link to. Awesome. So now, so with this particular website, like you can do so much things with this particular website. So for persons who need a breakdown, a step-by-step way on how to do this, you want to come to the person icon to the top of the page right here, click the person icon, and then you're going to enter your ID number. So my ID number is 64014. And then after you enter your ID number, you're going to enter your password that you use to actually sign up. And after that, oh, bad gateway, 1 second. So after you do that and you log in, and now you're on. So welcome to your Dreamtrips experience. Now, this is going to be something it's going to be a lot of information, like not necessarily, I would say entertaining, because with this, sometimes it can be boring, but I just want to let you guys know, like knowing what to do and knowing how to teach your persons on what to do is going to be a game changer for you moving forward. So these are all of the trips like you have access to. So like you see here, Malaysia for $245 per person. Like you see here, Morocco, Dubai, all of these different experiences. So we have on the app at any time over 1,000 different trips you can particularly choose from as far as where you want to go. So you can choose where you want to go with this. And what I like about this website is that you can filter it. When I say filter it, you can filter it down to regions. So if you wanted to go to Africa, Asia, Caribbean, and wherever, you could just filter it down to that one particular region. We have trips that are based off categories. So we have dream breaks, we have dream deal specials, we have active sports, we have culture, cruises, culinary, and like you see, they show you the active trips that are available for these particular categories. So the next thing I love about this concept is that you can book trips up to next year this time. So in the past, I had a lot of persons say, oh, well, whatever, only have vacation 2 times a week, like that's okay. You can literally book vacations up to 24 months ahead of today's date. So once the trip is available, you can book it, you can reserve your space, and 24 months later, just show up on your trip and go from there. So basically, the first thing you want to do is literally you want to log in. And from logging in, you can see all of these amazing trips. So just to give you guys an example of a dream trip, for those who may not know what a dream trip is. Say, for example, you guys wanted to go to Canada, and this is the trip that I've been looking at today. So once you click the picture, they let you know what is all included on this particular Canadian trip. So what I want to do, one second, I have to meet somebody. All right, awesome. So what we're going to do right here is we're going to check out this particular trip, and you can see what's all available, where you can go, how long the trip is for, what's all included, all of that good stuff. So the prices that are shown in the corner here, they are based off double occupancy. So for persons who don't understand what that is, times this price by two, and that's how much you will pay for that particular trip. You can apply up to 225 points towards the overall total towards this trip to bring it down $225 from the original price for this particular trip. So, like you can see here, what's included. Your dream trip includes 4 days, 3 nights Niagara Falls, 48-hour WEGO bus ticket, all of that good stuff. I'm not going into full details because every trip is completely different. For platinum members, shout out to your platinum members out there. This particular trip has a platinum inclusion only that only platinum members have access to. So if you're not a platinum member, you might want to upgrade now. But definitely, it has a full itinerary that you have access to. So day one, day two, day three, day four, they let you know what you're doing all throughout the trip. For persons who don't like to follow the rules, for some persons like me, you don't necessarily have to do what the itinerary sets out. But definitely you can choose if you want to take part of with the itinerary. And that's the point of a dream trip because it already has the activity set up for you. So they give you the hotel details, they let you know what hotel you're staying at, what's all included in the hotel, all of that good stuff. They let you know you can choose from a 2-bedroom, a double queen room, whatever you want to choose from. So depending on which room you choose, it varies with the price. And as you go along, you can actually see all of the details beforehand of booking this trip. Booking this trip, if you wanted to, come to Select. I always tell persons, play with their website. You're not going to break it. You just want to get familiarized on how things work. So like you see, this particular trip has different options. So it's a standard double queen room, $489 per person. Standard double queen with the falls view. That's you guys would want to see that. $749 per person and a 2-bedroom suite. If you wanted to be fancy, if you was feeling yourself, if you wanted to be like the bougie platinum member, you can actually get this particular one for $1969 per person. So they let you know if the trip is going to be booked out in advance. So like you see here, there are 9 spots available on this particular trip left. So if I wanted to book this trip right now, what I would do, I would come right there to check availability. And for the regular room, if I wanted to stay for 4 days, 3 nights, it would cost me around $978 for 2 people. And that's before my points, guys. So what you want to do to see how much it would be with your points applied, if you guys have Rovia Bucks, I'll explain what Rovia Bucks are in a minute. But what you want to do, you want to come to the next page. You're going to fill out the entire information. Just how you would to check out online for itineraries and regular stuff, you can actually check out on your Dream Trip site with this. So what you can do, you can scroll down to the bottom and they let you know, hey, you can apply up to 225 Dream Trip points towards this particular trip. And if you have Rovia Bucks, you can apply those Rovia Bucks towards this trip too. So for persons who are gaining Rovia Bucks, it's a really, really, really amazing thing because if I wanted to book this particular trip, I can actually go on this trip for $399. But just to let you guys out there know, you can get Rovia Bucks by doing this online shopping mall, which I'm going to show in a minute. For persons who are building the business, the more persons that get added to your organization, we say every 6 cycle. I'm not going to go into details, but you get, instead of cash, you get Rovia Bucks back. And literally, you can get these Rovia Bucks to use towards trips. I don't want that to be our main focus right now. I'm just going to run through everything that you guys potentially might need to know as far as being travel members. So if you have any questions at any time, feel free to shoot me a message personally. I'll check it out, or you can drop it in the chat. But with this is the new way of traveling, guys. If you've never knew how to book a dream trip, this is the way to do it right now at this point in time. So with dream trips, they are completely amazing. Like you see here, I could go to Niagara Falls for $978, and I could see Niagara Falls. I have the hotel included. I have the different activities included. I have the meal plans that are included on this particular trip. And the last thing for me to do to actually get on this trip is to put in my credit card information, click
That's
book.
that's the loudest it could go.
So one second. So literally with this, it's it's amazing. So what you want to do, clicking this Dream Trips logo right there takes you back to the original website for persons who don't know. And next, after booking your dream trip, what you would want to do, possibly check out your flight. So here you can book flights right through your own personal website. You necessarily don't have to leave this page if you didn't need to. So necessarily, I could say going from Nassau, we're going to say Atlanta. And you can pick, choose, and refuse how your flights are going to be booked, where are you going, what days are you going, so I could choose well in advance. So say I wanted to go to Atlanta May 20th, and I clicked for May 20th, and I wanted to return back to May 28th. So literally what I could do, I could press search, I could go from there. Once I press search, it pulls up all of the flights that are available, the different airlines, the different times to travel. So like you guys see, it's not finished loading as yet, but I can actually go to Atlanta for this particular time for around 3:57. So you can select your departure, whether you wanted to leave 2:20 p.m., 5:31 p.m., 7 p.m., whichever one is good for you. You could choose your own itinerary with this. After you select your departure, you can actually select your return flights. So same thing again, you select which times you want to come back, where you want to go, and all of that good stuff. So literally, this is how you book your flights. It's not rocket science. It's not that hard. It's really, really simple. And you can start booking your flights right through there also. Awesome. So we ticked off dream trips. One of the things that's on the list. Logging in is one, dream trips is one, flights is another. And the next thing that we're going to talk about right now is, let's say, travel deals, for example. You wanted to get different travel deals from different places all around, and you wanted to get not go necessarily on a dream trip, but you want to go on a dream escape. So what you can do, you can click travel deals, and it can take you to all of the escapes that are available right now. So you can see weekly super deals right there. You can see like 2019 top travel destinations. You can see winter in the sun, wherever you wanted to go. And it's so much to actually go through right now. I'm not even going to touch half of it, but you guys can book the Dream Trip Escapes right through that website. Other than the Dream Trip Escapes, for persons who want to give back to different communities all around the world, we have volunteer trips. So now you can actually filter out the volunteer trips right on this site also. So you can see the volunteers that are available at this point in time right now. So like you see, we have some in France, we have some in Thailand, we have some in Peru, we have some in South Korea, all different places where you can actually choose from with these volunteers and literally go where you want to go. So those are the volunteers. I'm going to take you guys to something that's cool. Like I said, it's a lifestyle club more than just a travel club at this point. We have our Dream Trips local program. So I'm going to run this quick 28-second video. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So this is the Dream Trips local side of things. where you don't necessarily just have to like take trips. You can have a chance to actually like dine locally, different experiences, all different places that you have a chance to go to. So one thing I like about this Dreamtrips Local is that you can earn your way in an extra, like just by eating at different restaurants. So like you see here, what is Dreamtrips Local? Dreamtrips Local presents you exciting and rewarding opportunities to explore the best dining, entertainment, and activities in your city. So if you don't have the app, this is the app to download. So you can go into Dreamtrips in the App Store or the Google Play Store, and you can download the app and have access to Dreamtrips local restaurants in your area. So where are these Dreamtrips local experiences right now as far as like, places? Some of the main cities around the world: Singapore, Dallas, Chicago, Dublin, and London. So literally, we have over 300,000 different Dreamtrips members who do the different experiences with the local restaurants. So this is another aspect of the whole Dreamtrip experience that you guys can explore when you have some free time. So we're going to perks right now on top of the page, and I'm actually going to show you guys how the concierge is actually set up. So I think gold members have access to the concierge now. I'm not 100% sure, but literally with this service, it's a 24/7 service where you can book tickets, in-home services, flowers, dining and nightlife. So with the concierge service, you can say, hey, for example, a few of the guys were talking about going to see a Lakers game right before the next training event in LA. So you can come here and you can click sporting tickets, and literally you can come right here and you can request which day you want, where you're going to go, how much people you're going to be carrying with you, and tell them what it is you want in particular. Whether you want to see an NBA game, an NFL game, a baseball game, like whatever sporting event, I'm sure the Dream Trips concierge service can actually help you out with that. So you have a personal chat where you can start chatting away and getting different information. I know Dante and a few persons were actually using this today. If you made reservations, your reservations would show here, or you can actually call up the concierge personally and book something. So literally you can do from different tickets to in-house services to flowers. If you wanted to send flowers to one of your friends somewhere, nightlife on dining services, shopping online services, like stuff like that, the Dream Trips concierge can actually give you access to. So that's the concierge. What I'm going to go towards right now is something that's new to our concept. It's the Dream Trips Rewards program. So with this Dreamtrips reward program, it's been literally, I would say, the next best game changer, where you can book like regular flights, regular hotels and what's not, and get it for discounted rates with this. So what you want to do as soon as you come here, hey, you might want to sign in. So I think I'm already signed in. But for persons who don't know how to sign into this, you can go to rewards.dreamtrips.com. And if you don't know how to sign in, it's going to be your ID number that the company gave you. And it's going to be the last four digits in your cell phone number as far as what you entered when you first signed up. So you can do things like cruises, resorts, hotels. So for persons who want to go on cruises, say you want to go on an Alaskan cruise and you wanted to like choose whatever cruise ship and you wanted to go, say, August 2019. Right here, you can search where you want to go, let it load up. It's a good time to have some elevator music. And it brings you here. So they let you know all of the cruises that are available, like you see here. Prices starting at $1,200 per person. Like, just take note, guys, these aren't Dream Trips cruises. These are the regular cruises, but you can still get discounts on these cruises now. So, like you see here, if you wanted to choose a cruise, $1,200 starting out regular price, depending on where you want to go. Like, this is a 13-day Alaskan cruise. That's kind of crazy, 13 days on the water, where you have different ports, like you see here. I can't pronounce that, I can't pronounce that, wherever you want to go as far as these different places on this cruise. So literally you can do cruises with this website. What else am I going to show you guys right now? So you can do cruises, you can do the resorts also. So for persons who just want to do like a getaway, You can also do like resorts. So say for example, you wanted to go to say Miami and you wanted to get away for a weekend, the typical place where persons go to get away for a weekend. And you weren't going to Miami, say till April 18th until the 23rd. You're doing a weekend trip. You want to be back home before the week is up next week. So what you can do with this is you can search different hotels and what's not. I see we have someone in the chat. I see Gabby say she loved the rewards. She's beat it bad. So you can actually see all of these, and this the Dreamtrips Reward site. Honestly, guys, this is something that just was launched last year. So this is a byproduct of our product where you can actually experience more. So if you wanted to go just to Miami and you wanted to look at different hotels or what's not, like you see here, you're saving 65% by booking this one. This is Newport Beachside Resort. It's $80 a night on average. The total price for the amount of time that we spent from the 18th to the 23rd, you'll actually be getting this particular hotel for $443. All these different places that you can choose from, all these different hotels, all of these different listings. So don't be afraid to go on the site and check out where you can actually choose to get all of these from. And you can start booking these right away. These are things that you have access to as soon as you're a member with us. So like you see here, different hotels from, and you can choose the amount of star, whether you wanted to stay at a 1 star, straight up to 5 star resort. So if the 5 star wasn't in your budget right now, you can click 3 star, 2 star, and you can basically book it and go right from there. So literally, this is one of the ways you can like book regular hotels. And I'm just letting you guys know this for the future. And a lot of these hotels are like really, really, really great hotels. Like, hey, I booked my hotel with this through Vegas last year, and I think it was the SLS for around $500 for like a week or something like that. Extra taxes brought it up to like two something more, but that still was a really good rate, depending on the time of year it was. So, like you see, play with it. You guys can get the hang of that. I don't want to hang up too much on one aspect of it because we have a lot more grounds to cover. So this is the Dreamtrips Rewards side of it, from the travel, from the hotels, and also the Dreamtrips Rewards has a online shopping mall that I just found out we have today. So literally, you can go on the Dreamtrips Rewards website, go to shopping, and you can choose the different categories where you wanted to shop. Whether it's activities and dining, amazing deals, appliances, beauty and wellness, electronics. So for a person like me, I like electronics. So say I wanted to choose electronics and I went to Apple and now they show me everything that I could get. So it's only a few things right now, but they show me like what I could get on discount. So let's see right here, I'm getting an Apple 13-inch MacBook, 8 GB TSA backpack and a bundle. The regular price is around 1320. I'm actually getting it for 1257. So I'm saving 5%. The same thing, I'm saving 5% here. I'm saving 7% here. I'm saving 16% here. So you have huge savings on this particular website. And I know one of our members, Ralph, he just posted something where he was saving, he was shopping online and saving, and he was like just getting pure deals. So for you to see how much rewards credits you actually have, what you can do, you can come to my account. And once you come to my account, we'll let that load. Like you see here, they'll let you view the details. So 676 rewards credits that you can actually use. And as you pay your monthly fees, you get Dreamtrip points back. Also, you get rewards credit back towards shopping online, booking these hotels, and all of that. So for persons who are paying the $57 a month for the gold membership, or who are paying the $100 a month for the platinum membership, just know that even though you're paying those monthly fees, you're getting twice the points back. You're getting points for Dreamtrips and points for rewards. So don't feel bad if you're one of the persons who are possibly showing the information and you're not able to get your fees waived as yet. There is a possibility that you're going to get your fees waived very, very soon. But don't feel bad that you're still paying your monthly fees because it's going back towards you, towards this lifestyle club anyway. So we're just going to log out of the reward side of it. And we're going to go back to the Dreamtrips website. So we're going to go back here. I see we have a comment. Yes, and flights too. So thanks for that, Gabby. So the next thing that we're going to talk about is the original, I would say, online shopping. So I had a few people ask me about this quite a bit with the online shopping side of it. So with this, you have thousands of stores that you have access to. Like literally, you can come here and click see all stores, and they show you a listing of stores from literally A to Z. So you just choose like whatever stores that you want to go on. This is just A category. I can go to B category and I can see all of the stores that they have in B category. Bed Bath and Beyond, Belkin, Benefit, Best Buy, all of these good stuff. You can come on here. You can get points back to go towards your next trip, and you can get discounts on these different reward sites. So, say for example, you wanted to go to Best Buy and you wanted to buy electronic, like you see here, you're getting 0.75% back regularly than if you was to go to the regular Best Buy site. Um, you could choose which section you want to go on, whether it's special offer, free installation, save up to $400, save up to $10, like wherever. And you can just choose like where you want to go and shop and where you want to get discounts of which areas and all of that good stuff. But definitely my biggest advice, play around with this particular website because you have a lot of shops that you can choose from. Like you see Samsung. We have some of the like top name brand companies where we can actually get points back. Hey, you can save up to $500, save up to $1,500, save extra 10%. Depending on which areas you shop in, it really depends on you as far
You
as
got a what? Oh,
see someone came in and not muted them. Yeah. So literally, you can get all of these different discounts while shopping online and all of that good stuff. So just going back to the Dreamtrips website, how you access that? You come here, you come to online shopping, and then you go from there. So this is another aspect of it. Trust me, guys, it's a lot. It's really a lot of stuff that you can see through the Dreamtrip site. So this aspect of it is the My Deals. We actually have a My Deals app, but you can go right here and have access to My Deals. So same thing, like you see here, JCPenney, Lyft, Payless. We have different coupons that you can actually get towards these shops and shopping online. And moving forward, yeah, it's cool. So like, what about making your own dream trips? Awesome. So I have someone ask me, what about making or like, I wouldn't say making your own dream trip. It wouldn't be a dream trip, but what it would be a trip that you can actually get for a discount, but it wouldn't be as discounted as a dream trip. So what I normally do, and a lot of persons have been asking me, like how I do it, like I just go on the reward site. And when I go on the reward site, say for example, I wanted to go to Paris. And realistically, Paris is out of a lot of people's budget. So I was like, all right, cool, let me start shopping in Paris. So I go to the reward site, I say, hey, I want to go to a hotel in Paris. And I basically type in Paris. One sec. So Paris, France, and I select the days, and I will go and select the hotel. So let's put it out for May 15th up to May 20th or something like that. So I literally would go choose where I want to go and select Paris and see what all hotels are available, see what's in my budget, see what I'm willing to pay for, what I'm not willing to pay for. And literally, I'm still getting savings back because these are like regular hotels for the most part, where you can get a huge amount of savings. And like I said, you can choose whether it's a 1 star or 5 star hotel, depending on your budget. So as soon as it loads up, I'll show you guys the different options as far as that. But anyway, let's go past that. So if I see a hotel that I loved and I wanted to go to it, okay, cool, I book it. And I book that particular hotel. Now what I do after that, I go to shop flights. And after I shop my flights, I put in this day, I make sure I get there a day in advance because it's a time difference with Paris. I make sure that, hey, I want to stay extra 2 days or whatever the case may be. So wherever the case may be. So what I do is I actually shop these trips what's good for me moving forward. So I wouldn't really have to say pay the full price where a normal person will pay full price or persons who doesn't have the site. So back to the this side of it. Sorry. Like I said, you can get discounts, coupons, all of that good stuff. So we can X out of that. And the last thing on this perks board is the marketplace. And the marketplace basically is where you can actually go and like buy some WV gear. Right now it's not stocked out how it usually is, but like you see, you can buy the 10K chargers. You can buy Dreamtrips towels, piggy banks. You should be your towels, all of them good stuff. Normally they have a lot of things that you can have access to in this particular part of it. And yeah, you just want some people like to rep their brand. So I have one of these right here personally where I charge my phone up all the time, and sometimes people ask me like, "What's that logo? Why is that logo on that?" And I just let them know, "Hey, this is a company that I'm a part of. I can show you if you're interested later on." But like having your logo on a lot of things kind of piques a lot of person's curiosity. Maybe they may have seen the logo somewhere before, but really didn't have a chance to take note of it. And just because you had it on, they might just want to know what it is. So moving forward, like I said, guys, like this is your app. This is your website, sorry, not your app. For persons who want the app, what you can do, go to your app store, wherever your app store is, and download the app. Like this is the app right there for persons who looking at the camera side of it. So on the app, you have all of the same trips. You can book all of the same trips right away, and it's much more, I would say, accessible than just going online because the app you can just pull it up just like WhatsApp and start shopping right there. So if I'm missing out anything, anyone, you guys can let me know. But as far as all of these things, like you can also book hotels through this particular portal right here too. Persons, I know we've been booking rental cars through here. For DeCarlo, you asked me how to design a dream trip. Like normally, like I said, I will book the hotel, I will book the flight. And obviously, if I have the hotel and the flight, I don't have any activities. I can come right here too, bro. I can come right here. I could say, hey, I want to go to Paris. And I click Paris. I put a particular amount of days in, and they show me the activities that I can actually do in Paris. And this is what I actually did last year when I went to Paris, by the way. My Paris trip was not a dream trip, but I had a chance to actually see different activities through my personal website. So whether you want to go like sightseeing and stuff like that, they let you know the starting off price. But what you do want to do is click select activities so they'll show you the actual price. So I don't want you guys to like think it's just that set price. Everything has a starting price and then an actual price as far as this. So you can actually come right here and say, okay, sightseeing on a river. This particular one is $9 per adult, $6 for kids. They let you know what time the starting is and all of that good stuff. If you didn't want to do sightseeing, if you wanted to do another activity, let's go 4 pages in, and you wanted to go, say, go to Notre Dame. I had a chance to go to the same one last year, and this was beautiful. Like I had a chance to take a few pictures outside of Notre Dame. It's been good. I actually want to get back to Paris soon. So this one is like $15 per person. Like you see, you add more persons to it. Obviously, the prices go up, and they let you know the time you're starting, the time you're ending, what time you want to start the tour, and all of that. All of these good stuff. My biggest advice to you guys: play with it, play with it, play with it. You will never really understand how it works until you personally went on your site, say, "Hey, I want to go to Paris," or "Hey, I want to go to Dubai," or "Hey, I want to go to Jerusalem." And that's okay if the dream trips aren't there, guys. They're going to be there soon. But what you want to do is get familiar with your website. A lot of persons get familiar with this, and sometimes they would not know what they can do through this particular website. So those are the perks, those are the rewards, those are the shopping online, those are the dream trips. What I want to bring your attention to right now is um, your account. So you can actually come here, click the person icon, and once you click the person icon, you can view your profile. So each and every person has their own profile that is available to them that they can actually see, track the history of booking, all of that good stuff. So if you guys didn't know which day you signed up, you can come right here. It shows you. My sign up date was March 16th, 2015. So my 4-year anniversary is going to be this March. They let you know how much points you have accumulated. They let you know how much Rovia bucks you have access to. They let you know the past bookings that you've already done with your Dreamtrips website. So you can see the different history, the different days. So you can actually track if you needed to track whatever you did as far as booking. Um, like I said, you can see your Rovia bucks, the Rovia bucks that you have access to. These are Rovia bucks you can use towards anything, flights, hotels, rental cars, anything travel related. So once you're building the business or once you're shopping online and all of that good stuff, you can actually accumulate Rovia bucks. And these are dollar for dollar value, guys, by the way. So if you have 10 Rovia bucks, you have $10 to go towards your flight or your hotel or your next activity. If you come here to my activity, I know this is a lot of information, but if you come here to my activity, you can actually see the past bookings that you did. You can see the past trips, whether you did airfare, like you see here. In the past 4 years, I did 60 airline bookings through my site. I did 3 car bookings. I did a total of 7 dream trips. I didn't even know I did 7 dream trips. And you can see all of those other good stuff. I booked like regular hotel twice. So you can track everything from your personal booking site. And like you see, completed 72 different transactions and all of that good stuff. So if you guys, like I said, have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'm about to wrap up the call in a few minutes. And for persons who want to pay their, I guess, their monthly fees through their website, if your monthly fee did not process and you wanted to pay a monthly fee through your Dreamtrips website, if you're a Dreamtrips member only, this is how you do it. So once you go, I'm going to do it again. Once you come here and come to view profile, you're going to come to the third box, click my information. Once you click my information, what you want to do, you're going to see, hey, your first and your last name, you're going to see your contact information, you're going to see your payment information. So what you're going to do is click your payment information right here. And on your payment information, like you see, you have a primary card or you might have a secondary card. What you want to do is you want to click edit next to the primary card that you have access to. And after you click that edit, you want to come to card number and you want to click edit right there. And after you click edit there, what you can do, you can enter your name, enter your credit card number, CVV code, all of that good stuff. You can press save. And after you press save, normally there is a section down here where it is show orders. Once you come to show orders, if you have no past dues, you're actually good. But if you have any past dues, you want to come to the corner here, click primary. After you click primary, there'll be an option at the bottom here to click pay now. And once you click pay now, your account would be processed and paid up. So this is once you have access to your Dreamtrips account. Some persons aren't able to have access to their accounts, then you definitely have to call this particular one in. So you can actually do all of that through your not back office, through your Dreamtrips site. You can come back here if you wanted to. You can change your phone number if you change your phone number over the years. You can change your email address if you change your email address. You can change your shipping address. You can change your mailing address. All of this you can actually do through your particular website, guys. What else? What else? So you can choose if you wanted flight preferences, like if you wanted to fly first class all the time. So when you look up flights, all it will show is first class. You can choose which rental car companies you wanted to automatically book from. You can choose different preferences like smoking at the hotel. Even with the Dreamtrips, you can have travel preferences, guys. So this is the cool thing about your membership. Travel preferences, when you want to travel, how far in advance you want to travel, arrangements done, what destinations you would like to travel to in the future, all of that good stuff. So I pretty much think I covered everything that I wanted to cover tonight. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open up the lines for any questions for you guys. So if you have any questions, you could personally unmute yourself. If you have anything that you want to add, you can personally unmute yourself. So for the next 5 minutes, I'm going to be taking any questions that you guys have, anything that you possibly think I missed out on. But let me know. Let me know where you guys, how you guys need help booking next event, something I missed out, anything. Nobody. Everybody's good. Okay, I think I have a question coming in. Okay, you missed it from the beginning. Definitely, I don't want to go back over everything right now, Rodrigo. But I recorded this, so hopefully when it's done, I'll be able to send the recording out for everybody so they could understand how it's done. That's okay? Awesome. You're welcome. Any other questions, guys? Feel free to drop questions. Unmute yourself if you want to unmute yourself. I don't want to unmute everybody one time because it's going to be chaos, I know. So you can unmute yourself as you want to ask your question. But definitely let me know. I wanted to do this particular call for members because a lot of people don't know what we have access to. And it's kind of scary to know, like, hey, you have access to $1 billion technology, but you don't take advantage of it. So we have a question from Sherry. When booking on Dreamtrips Rewards, do you need points? No, you don't need points when you're booking on the Dreamtrips Rewards, Sherry. They already give you a discount on the hotels, and even with starting out, you already have reward points already there. So what you can do, like I said, you can go to the rewards website. So let me pull it up for you guys again. Or you could go on your Google, look up Dreamtrips Rewards, and once it comes up, go there. You can use your ID number that the company gave you, and you can use the last 4 digits of the phone number that you used when signing up. So that's how you have access to your Dreamtrips Reward sites. So that's a really good question. Appreciate that one. So we got one from David. I realize we get a small commission from booking hotels on personal travel. Does the same thing happen when using the Dreamtrips Reward program? I can't 100% say, bro. I'm not 100% sure because the Dreamtrips Rewards is a new platform. But I would find out and let you know. But yeah, you do get a small commission from booking flights and hotels on the regular side. But I'm not 100% sure about the Dreamtrips Rewards program. So when will the recording come out? I missed it from the beginning. The recording should be out hopefully as soon as we're done. I'll be able to process the recording and I'll be able to send it out to the teams. Okay? You're welcome. You're welcome. Any other questions? Definitely shoot me with some questions. Don't be shy. This is the time to ask anything that you guys want to know. I know we have some new members who are on board who don't fully understand how to book it, and that's fine, but that's what we're here for. So you can let your other members know that we do help persons to book. This is one of the best platforms that we can actually teach everybody, I guess, straight across the board. So if we don't have any more questions, okay, we have one more question from Andrea. So her question is, seeing that the rooms are mainly double occupancy and the price is double when we book, if we travel alone, do we pay the price for two people, seeing that it will most likely still end up double occupancy room? Amazing question. That is a really good question. It really depends on the trip. So a few times I actually took dream trips where it wasn't, when I went by myself, it wasn't the price what it would be for the double occupancy, but it was a little bit more than it would be for just one person, if that makes sense. So let me rephrase that. When I traveled by myself in the past, I actually took a few dream trips by myself also. One being to Norway last year. So say for example, per person, the dream trip would be around, say, $249 per person. When I did the double occupancy, even though it was 249 per person, and if you went for two people, it should be 500. I actually was paying, if I did it by myself, around 420 something dollars. So it wasn't as much as it was for the double occupancy, but it was still definitely a little bit more than, booking by myself. So hopefully that answers your question. Yes. So yeah, so if you're looking at traveling by yourself, just be prepared to see a little bit more than you normally would see on the site. But it's always good to have a travel buddy. So you were a part of a travel club. Definitely, everyone wants to travel somewhere. So get connected with someone, split the bill, go from there. Um, walk you through. We have a question from Lakeisha. Walk me through the renting a car, please. Okay, did I mention renting a car? Okay, I'll do that right quick. I think I did mention that, but renting a car, Lakeisha, what you would do, you would actually come to your regular website and you would do rentals. Once you click rentals, you would put where you want to go. So say Miami. So you say you're picking up in Miami, and you're dropping off in Miami. And you set the pickup dates, you set the drop off dates, all of that good stuff. And literally, they give you a listing of different cars that you can choose from. But the only thing about these rental companies, once you book it online, they never show you, take into account this now, they never show you the prices, what it would be for the insurance. So what you would want to do after you booked is call them up and let them know, find out how much the insurance would be for the entire time. So like you see here, Miami International Airport, getting a Kia Forte, for the amount of time that I want to go, it would be around $236. But this does not include insurance. Take note of that. So I had a lot of people come to me afterwards, were like, why was a car more when they actually went there to book it as like insurance? So, okay, another question. My friend and I are both platinum members, and we want to do a dream trip. How can we maximize our stay if we get double occupancy? How could you guys maximize your stay? Find out where you guys want to go. Find out how long you guys want to go for, and if it isn't the amount of time that you want to stay, I would say extend it. Definitely extend it through the Dreamtrips Rewards site. So you can actually, you're not necessarily going to stay at the same hotel, but you're going to stay somewhere else just to extend that time. So, like Adrian said, I don't indulge underage fee. It doesn't include the underage fee either. So if you're booking rental cars under 25, just know that they don't include the fees. So you have to be 18 years or older in some states, or in some other states 21. But I know the age is 25 straight across the board for booking rental cars and whatnot. Awesome. So what I want to do right now, I'm actually going to close out the call so persons can see the recording later. I think we've been on about an hour now, or almost an hour. So what I want to do is close off with this. Dream Nation's team cruise, August 4th to the 11th, 2019. Definitely, guys, this is going to be a huge, huge, huge deal. I can't stress that enough. So this team cruise, we're going to be booking out over 300 different cabins on the Allure of the Seas. If you don't know what the Allure of the Seas is, Google it. Let them let you know it's the third largest cruise ship in the world. So like you see, come cruise with Dream Nation team leaders on board the Royal Caribbean Allure of the Seas from Fort Lauderdale on a 7-day cruise to Port St. Kitts, St. Thomas, and the Bahamas. So I'm going to break this down in a minute. So we're going to be going to St. Kitts. We're going to be going to St. Thomas, and we're going to be doing like amazing stuff. So with this particular trip, guys, the link is live. I saw Josh shared the link earlier today. If you don't have the link, if you want to be a part of the cruise, definitely get the link from your sponsor. So this is the itinerary for the trip. So we're leaving from Fort Lauderdale, then we're going to be at sea for 2 days, then we're going to be at St. Kitts, then the next day, 5th day, we're going to be St. Thomas, then we're going to be at sea for the next day, Then we're going to come back home. For persons who live in the Bahamas, we're actually going to go turn up. We're looking at renting a yacht for persons to actually have access to once we're home. And if you want to leave the ship at port, then you can. If you want to go back to Fort Lauderdale, then you can. So there is completely optional on what you guys want to do. So we have interior cabins starting at $809. We have Central Park balcony view starting at $909. We have ocean balcony view starting at $1039. So this is per person, guys. You can choose how you want to travel, where you want to stay on this trip. You can choose basically the quantity, like up to 2 persons per booking. So definitely get this particular site, get this link, start booking this trip. We have what you call it? Oh Lord, we have pre-bookings with this trip or down payment with this trip until February 15th. So if you want to put a down payment on this trip to reserve your spot, you can actually do this now until February 15th. So literally jump on this, jump on this. Like I already booked, jump on this particular cruise, August 4th to the 11th. We're letting you guys know well in advance. And to top all of this off, to promote our team trip, we're actually having a pool party March 16th. We're going to get back to you guys about the date, about the venue. So we're working on the venue right now, but March 16th is going to be our annual all-white pool party to promote our team trip this year. So definitely, guys, jump on this as soon as you possibly can. Share this with your team. Share this with your family members. Let them know we still have the $149 promotion going on right now where they can get the membership for only $149. So I'm super excited, as you guys can tell, as far as for this cruise. I'm super excited for the pool party because we already started planning it. And we're going to be releasing the flyer sometime next week with the venue so you guys can let everybody know to come up with this pool party. So definitely, I have one more question. Look like, how can I book a dream trip for March? I was looking, but I only saw from April onward. I think we should have some open for March. We should have some trips that are open for March. Yeah, I'm looking at the app right now. Trips are from March 1st onward. So you can actually start booking from March. So you can go on the site. I see Rodriguez say I'm going to need to get a new job. WV going to get me fired? No, no. And we have one last question before we close out tonight. If I travel with a platinum member as their +1, will I get the same benefits as him or her? Yes, you will. So platinum membership has their perks. So definitely, I would say if you want to upgrade and if you want to get the platinum perks, upgrade to the platinum membership. But if you have a friend that's already free and they don't mind giving you their platinum perks, then that's no problem at all. So definitely get back to them. But I just want to thank you guys for jumping on this call. I am going to figure out right now I'm going to figure out how to get this rerun going for you guys so you can send to your team. But definitely start booking a trip. If you're a new member, start looking at where you want to go. I know your family deserves to get on a vacation this year. I know you deserve to get on a trip this year. Why not bless you or somebody that you know with this blessing? We're going to do a next call Sunday night at 9:30. It's going to be for persons building the business. This one is for persons who are mainly in the travel side and the business, but the one Sunday night is going to be a team building call. Definitely, you don't want to miss that call. Not 100% sure as far as what we're going to be talking on yet, but definitely know you guys are going to get value from whatever it is. So get back to whoever got you guys on board. If you needed to get this replay, I'm going to be sending it out in a few minutes. But get on a dream trip. I saw a few persons book their first dream trip in their first couple of days as far as being members. And if that's not you, if you're not in that position right now, that's fine. See where you want to go. Go on the app. What I did when I first signed up, I went on this app. I was seeing myself at the places where I always wanted to go. And literally years later, a few months later, I was at those same places that I always dreamt about going. So start to envision yourself to places where you want to go, whether you want to go to Fiji, whether you want to go to Dubai, whether you want to go to Paris, Italy, whether you want to go to Maldives, wherever it is in the world. We have the deal, guys. There's nobody else out there, and I say that wholeheartedly. Nobody else out there that has the capability to do that we are doing right now. Like you guys just saw, we have all of these different rewards and perks. That's completely amazing. So thank you guys for jumping on the call. Thank you guys for all of your time tonight. I hope you guys have an amazing Friday night onto the weekend. We having a travel party tomorrow at the Gardens residence. I'm not 100% sure of the time, but they'll get back to you guys with the time. But I hope to see you guys traveling with us real soon, real soon. So have a good night, everyone.
Good night, Vaughn. Great job, bro.
Thanks, Mondo.
Great job. Night, night.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, bro. You did a great job.
Thanks.
Yeah.
What's up? My guy's still on the call. So,
Yo, good job, Vaughn. Good job, man.
appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Good job.
Not.
Wash out. Good job, Vaughn. See you later.
All right, man.
Thank you, Vaughn. Good night, everyone.
Fuck.